All right, we have one final item. Thank you, Mrs. Delmont-Small. Just joking. To discuss parental notification, sort of in general, and
there was quite a village that started thinking about this today in earnest, so I got the short straw, or I was still here.
you volunteered, in
I
other
volunteered.
words.
You come on, answer questions, Bill.
Does anyone, Ms. Delmont-Small, did you want to start, or did you all have something that you wanted to let us know about what you thought about today?
So we did spend some time, and we actually talked to the state of Maryland about the Youth Risk Behavior Survey. So every other year, by state law, we actually have to give this survey. It is not given to every child in our school system. It's actually sampled to some schools and some classes within those schools. There are 2 places where we have to, by law, tell parents that they can opt out. We actually called the state and asked them if we could choose to use opt-in language. They are not okay with that. So we need to let parents be able to opt out. We are more than happy for parents to choose that. They choose now in the family file. They can opt out there. And then if their child is actually selected, they will get another chance to opt out. So the things that I was thinking about after we talked about this was just how to communicate better. So we worked with Mr. Sadiq's team just to have some informal conversations about how to make sure parents are directed to where all the questions are, that they're directed to the places where they could learn more about it so that they can make an informed decision for their children.
Good. I appreciate that, because that is my concern, because I have to tell you, the title of the survey is Youth Risk Behavior Survey, Youth Tobacco Survey. I think parents would be shocked to know that they're asking middle schoolers when the last time was they had sexual intercourse. So that's part of the challenge that I have with this, is because if a parent's doing a cursory thing, they're going to say, risk tobacco, my kid doesn't smoke, and not know that these particular questions are being included.
So the positive things are kids don't have to answer any question. So even if the kid gets it, they don't put their name on it at all. And if they want to skip every question, they can skip every question, and no teacher's going to make them do it. The other piece of it that is not a negative, at least, is that every question is posted on the state website, so any parent can see it. And so it's a very open door, and if you make a decision for your children to not take it, that's fine.
No. So as long as we can make sure, because I understand there is state law that says that we have to do passive parental consent, which philosophically is, I think, inappropriate, but that was the General Assembly. I would like to, I don't want to get sideways of the law, but I appreciate that we are going to do everything we can, and I'm going to personally reach out to the PTA Council, because when can we make public the list of schools that have been chosen?
I don't know any
state or
reason
the
why it
CDC.
wouldn't be okay to make that public. I will find out if there's any reason. Otherwise, we'll put it up on the website along with the link to where the questions are and all of that other information.
Because when we email people, we can direct based on what school and stuff like. We have all this fancy-dancy.
To be honest, we're sampling 24 of our high schools and middle schools, so it's a large number of our schools.
Okay. I still hate the survey, but I appreciate that we
Here's
are
where we
going
are.
to do what we can do to inform parents, because I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you for the questions.
Well, it is the law,
Yes.
but
Right, I mean, I just want, we're
Yes.
not, I understand. I just want to make certain, we're not imposing this.
No.
It's the law.
No,
Yes.
And we're
stop.
complying. And I recognize all the comments, I just want.
We read the
understand.
annotated code. We called everyone we knew. We're pretty sure we have to do this.
well, and just
Thank
to flesh this out just a little bit more broadly, I don't have a problem with it. I've talked to Ms. Delmont-Small, and as the parent, my daughter is a pediatric emergency room nurse, and I think parents would be horrified to find out that their middle schoolers are having sex and have venereal diseases and all kinds of stuff that we don't necessarily want to think about, but it's just the way it is, and it's important that this information be collected and that we have complete and accurate, as much as possible, information so that we can know what's going on in the environment that our students are living in.
And that's where it originated from, federally and statewide, to make decisions about youth health and youth risk. Asking youth is the way to do that, because parents and community members do not always know what young people are doing.
That's right. And, so I'm a big supporter of parents knowing what's going on, But I am in support of this document being requested and that the kids be given the opportunity to answer it freely. But not to have a debate, just to make sure that people know that there is more than one viewpoint up here.